Today we're going to read a book called Ruby Flew Too. Looking at the cover, I see a little duckling. I wonder if that's Ruby. It's by Jonathan Emmett and it's illustrated by Rebecca Harry. Ready? Ruby Flew Too. Once upon a time, upon a nest, beside a lake, there lived two ducks, a mother duck and a father duck. There were 5 eggs in the nest. Mother duck sat upon the nest all day and all night, through howling wind and driving rain, looking after the eggs, all 5 of them. The mommy is being a very good mother duck, protecting her eggs. She's making sure nothing happens to her eggs. Then, one bright morning, the eggs begin to hatch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Little beaks poked out into the sunlight. 1, 2, 3, 4 little ducklings shook their feathers in the breeze. We'll call them Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca, said the father duck, and mother duck agreed. But the 5th egg did nothing. Will it ever hatch, said father duck. It will, said mother duck, in its own time. I'm noticing this egg isn't quite like the other eggs, is it? It hasn't hatched yet. And sure enough, it did. She's very small, said father duck. What shall we call her? We'll call her Ruby, said mother duck, because she's small and precious. Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca ate whatever they were given. And they ate anything and everything. But Ruby ate nothing. I wonder why Ruby's not eating anything. Will she ever eat, said father duck. She will, said mother duck, in her own time. I'm wondering what mother duck means when she says she will in her own time. Let's see what happens in the story. And sure enough, she did. Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca swam off wherever they were able. They swam anywhere and everywhere. I'm noticing that they're swimming all over the pond, but Ruby swam nowhere. Will she ever swim, said father duck. She will, said mother duck, in her own time. I'm starting to notice that means Ruby will do it on her own when she's ready. What do you think? And sure enough, she did. Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca grew bigger. And Ruby grew bigger too. Her feathers grew out and her wings grew broad and beautiful. And when Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca began to fly, Ruby flew too. Rufus, Rory, Rosie, and Rebecca flew far and wide. They flew out across the water. They flew up among the trees. But Ruby flew farther and wider. She flew out beyond the water. She flew up above the trees. She flew anywhere and everywhere. So what happened to Ruby? She flew. She just needed some time, didn't she? She needed to practice. She stretched out her beautiful wings and soared high among the clouds. Mother Duck and Father Duck watched Ruby flying off into the distance. Will she ever come back, said Mother Duck. She will, said Father Duck, in her own time. And sure enough, she did. And the last page is the Mama Duck and the Father Duck and all the little ducks. And the end. I think Ruby is still behind over here. So this story is about Ruby and how she needs to do things on her own, right? Have you ever tried something and you just didn't get it the first time? And you just need to practice on your own, and you'll get it in your own time. Bye-bye, friends. See you soon.